Historic bridge and a historic metal structure is actually a craftsman's record. Every part tells a story. The record of a craftsman is actually in the metal itself. There's a story to tell.
To me, this is part of our history, but more than that, it's a part of the history of manufacturing. It's the history of materials. It's the history of people who worked the metal, made the buildings, made the bridges. The metal itself holds their story.
All these historic metal structures and bridges are being destroyed every day, and nobody says anything. And every one of those have a story to tell. Everyone has a record. You get rid of that book. It's like going into the library, and you take all the engineering books and throw them out.
We lose a connection to that past. We lose a connection to the people.
Preserving a historic metal structure, and in particular a bridge, is not difficult as long as you use good fabrication skills. And so you've got to be able to educate people that this is a possibility. You can do this.
So many people don't know how to look at it to actually read that story and to see the people behind it.
Well, this can be done.
Watch this head. Get a head and form.
So one of the reasons for doing a workshop every year is to bring engineers and craftsmen together to be able to see that preservation of historic metals can be done, and in particular historic riveted truss bridges. And then you give people an opportunity to actually see how you can preserve that material or preserve a historic metal structure, and in particular a bridge, given an opportunity to handle a rivet hammer, for instance, to get a feel what it's like to drive a rivet. The whole point of these workshops is to make the people that make the decision on the restoration of these historic metal structures, make them comfortable. They'll know that they can do things to save as much of the original material as possible. They know it can be done. In Lansing Community College, we have an outstanding staff that have worked with me in developing skills in preservation of historic metals. The whole administration has been very receptive to setting up courses and setting up these workshops.
Vern's expertise and his connection with the Historical Society is somewhat unique, and he's so passionate about what he's doing. He's so well connected with the, with the historical societies and with bridge preservation and restoration.
No place in the country that does this right now. We're the only ones. Nobody has a program where you restore historic metal structures. And if somebody says it can't be done, well, I've seen it done. And I had a hands-on experience. I know it can be done.
The Lansing Community College Foundation offers a wide variety of scholarships to our students, but in addition to scholarships, offers program funds to target specific projects that further the mission of Lansing Community College. The fund would provide scholarships for LCC students and also students from other universities and colleges to attend conferences and workshops that would focus on iron and steel restoration methods.